lifestyle. And that's what I preach to the young kids, the older person. People ask me every day, how do you do it? How do you stay in shape? Forget the boxing part. You look so good. You got a 30-inch waist. You're 46 years old. You speak well. You carry yourself well. Your skin is clean. I said, well, you know, boxers get facials. We take care of ourselves. Not all, but you know, most of us take care of ourselves. But it's more of a health awareness, and this is part of my life and paying off in what I do in sport. It's more of a, to me, it's a more historic fight for me than redemption, because I'm going in as a champion. I'm going in as a guy that has to defend my championship. And when I was in Montreal for the press conference, I didn't bring him down now, because officially when I received the confirmation after next week that I am the undisputed light heavyweight champion again, second time. When I was in Montreal, Pascal was trying to be cute, and he gave me his belts because the WBC honored me with one of the only 2 fighters that they ever gave belts to as one of the greatest champions in boxing history of this era. And Klitschko was one of them, and myself, and he really got agitated by the WBC, and he gave me his ring championship, lightweight championship belt, where it had Chad Dawson, his name on it. And he also gave me the WBC that he won from Chad Dawson, and he wanted them back after the press conference, and I took them past customs, and they're with me now. So he really officially knew that, you know, I was supposed to have those titles. So they down there at City View at my apartment, and I look at them every morning, and I know I got to make it official on paper, but right now I already have the belts. Seriously, this is no media joke or anything like that. I have the belts in my possession. He gave them to me. He wanted them back after the press conference, and everybody left, and I wouldn't give them back to him. So I do have them in my custody. And so I will make it official come next Saturday. One way or the other, somebody's going to really, really be sore Sunday morning. He wants to do everything. So I see that I got a young guy. You know, I'm the professor, and he's a young guy. The student thinks he knows everything. And so this is like a young guy in the world of society or world in school. He thinks he knows more than a professor. And every now and then, you have to go ahead and show them, right, or show him that even though you know a little bit of stuff, you don't know everything yet, because you're not old enough to know everything yet. And anybody in here that have kids, nieces, nephews, you understand what I'm talking about. It's the same thing in life. It's the same thing in sport. They get a little success, they know more than their parents. And you gotta spank him. So I'm his parent. Literally, I could be his parent.
Do you think he
so you gotta spank him. I think Dad, only he respect what I've done. Of course he does. He respect what I've done. He'd be a fool not to. I don't think he's that ignorant. I just think that when you're young, just because you have your driver's license, that don't mean you're experienced driver. That's why the insurance is higher than the average person that's past 35 or 40. Because they are high risk. That means because they're young. It's not because they can drive. They can't drive. They got license. That don't mean you can drive because you got license. Are you an experienced driver? Are you an experienced pro? That's the difference. And the only way you can get that is called the clock. Time. You can't fast and speed time up because you want to learn fast. Normally people that want to learn fast, they normally meet their demise. The ones that take their time and let time work for them and let time work against them, they normally come out to be that blossom rose that finally got what they wanted in time. Everything's in time. Everything works on the clock. The clock don't work with that. I understood that, and I understood that. I tell you, you should expect drama. You should expect a lot of punches, and Bernard Hopkins to be extremely out of character in the way I fight this fight. Not in the way of not thinking, but I mean out of character is what they seen last fight was normally not the Bernard Hopkins of the last couple of years, because I sort of saved myself to be here today. And I'm a boxer puncher, and I'm considered one of the smart boxers that my job is to hit, not get hit. If you want to have longevity, you better learn how to duck some, and I've been good at that. I'm going to get something, and when you're going to get something, you have to understand that there is a risk. Just look at me as like a Navy SEAL in boxing. When you go, and you're going to look for your target, and you're going to get that guy in his hometown, in Montreal, where he actually lives. That's a situation where you go into enemy's territory. You're going to seek, and you're going to capture, and you're going to destroy, and you're going to win. When you do these things, you got to understand your mindset. My mindset is going in there with one objective, is to win by any means of legal boxing skills necessarily and leave out of the Canadians. When I fought Tito Trinidad, I know the past is the past, and I don't live in the past, but I got to make a point. When I was in Madison Square Garden, there was 20,000 plus people there. 90% of them was Latin, Hispanic fans of Tito Trinidad. They accept that, you know, I was doing my thing, round 6, maybe round 7, and they start hollering Bernard Hopkins, B-Hop, or whatever. That is respects that fans normally forget who they're supposed to root for because they see something special. You know, you go there to say, man, this guy's going to win or this team going to win. If you get to watching something, you forget that, oh, till your friend hit you, you know, your friend said, wait a minute, you rooting for the wrong guy. They get caught up. And the real fans get caught up and they speak the truth. It's only when it becomes afterwards it get, you know, diluted and opinions and emotions, and then it get a little changed. But that night of that fight, like in Canada, and I had 4 people there, and that was my team. Everybody else was Canada. So, you know, less my 4 people that was with me had big mouths. They was really giving me my respect there. And they wouldn't even let me out of there. Everybody wanted autographs, everybody wanted pictures. My publicist, Kelly, was trying to keep everybody off, from Richard Schaefer from Golden Boy.